What's up? What's up? What's happening, Facebook, man? It is Sunday, Squeeze the Lemon Sunday. You know how we do. Cowboys bye week, all good. I had something to do with my time, so it was still productive day for me. When you come in the room, man, let me know where you're watching from. I think it's real cool that we could be from all over the globe, but all land right here on the same live and talk about some real life issues. What's going on, Tisha? Appreciate you for stepping in with me tonight, man. We're gonna talk about it. Don't get boxed in. What's happening, Rob? What's going on, man? We're going to get this number to jump just a little bit. We're going to dive right into it because those of you who know me know that I hate to procrastinate or wait. I treat my replay the same way I treat my live. I just dive. So if you're new to my live, man, go ahead and drop new in the comments, man. It's real dope. I like to know who's checking in brand new. And, you know what I mean? Just drop new in the comments. Share this with your friends. Share this with your people. So those people you think might need a little boost, need a little kick, man. Let's get right into it, though. Don't get boxed in, man. See, it's the crazy thing about it. We create this box that some of us choose to live in. We create this box, man, that some of us choose to live in. And we create it with our limiting beliefs, man. The things that we believe that we can or that we can't do. So we place ourselves in this box to keep ourselves in a sense of being safe. See, our biggest thing is, man, as human beings, is we always look for some sort of security. Looking for some sort of security always, and that's what keeps you, if you think about it, security keeps you locked in, keeps you confined, keeps you safe, but also keeping you locked in and untouchable, or you being able to touch the outside, also keeps you away from networking with those types of people who will actually help you reach those heights that you're trying to reach, man. See, a lot of the things that you want to reach, you're not even in frequency or alignment for, and you don't realize that, so they become nothing more than just dreams to you. So what you would have to do, man, you got to realize that anything that you could possibly dream of is possible for you. And, man, when I tell you that this is true, it is too true. It's just all about who you choose to align with. If you put the right people in your path, if you line up with those people and start reaching out for those types of people, man, anything can happen for you. There's an avenue for you, man, and I'm here to tell you that, period and straight up. But not to veer too much off, we're going to get right back into it. Don't get boxed in. Remember, man, that security, man, is crazy. People always want to try to secure something and keep it safe. See, me, I've noticed that whenever I'm in an uneasy position or whenever I'm really uncomfortable, if I just push through and continue to push through, man, I always get my greatest results when I do that, man. The change that comes behind the following of that action, man, is always something incredible, and it's become addicted to me, to where I'm addicted to whenever I get depressed, whenever I feel like all the cards, all the chips are stacked against me. If I continue to go and just keep pushing forward, mashing the gas and keep pushing forward, the types of things that happen for me when I do that in that moment are so incredible, they outweigh what I was going through. And by me not paying attention to the problem and paying attention to my goal, paying attention to where I'm trying to get to, I automatically stamp out that problem with no problem. You know what I mean? It's crazy, and that's become addicted to me because I see what that type of action can do. I see what those types of moves can do. See, we developed as human beings, we developed this I can't attitude, and it's not a cool attitude to have, man. We get into a situation and we feel like we have to build ourselves up to go into the situation. We don't feel like we're worthy enough to tackle any situation that there is. We feel like we have to build ourselves up to be the people to tackle those types of situations. Excuse me. Appreciate you for checking in, Laverne and Vivian. Just talking about it, don't get boxed in. But we always feel like we have to build ourselves up, man, you know. And what you don't realize is that the people that we are trying to become, the person you're trying to become is already out there conquering. But the thing is, like I said earlier, you have to align yourself to become that you. That you is out there. Any life that you want to live, all you have to do is make that decision. And it's as simple as that. Yeah, of course it's going to be hard because what happens is you're being ripped away from habits when you're in the midst of your change. When you're changing, you're turning and being ripped away from your habits. It's supposed to hurt. It's not supposed to feel good. Change isn't supposed to feel good. That's the reason why people fall back into their old ways, because the change gets too heavy for them. It gets too tedious. It gets too rough for them. So they feel like, man, it's just better that I just stay in the position that I'm in. Same problems. Why not move into something greater? They feel like that's more of a problem. It's just crazy because I know a lot of people who always look back for what used to be and try to compare everything to what used to be. Man, it used to be like this back in the day. It used to be that, and we used to do this and do that. Only reason why you don't have any more greatest moments is because you quit living. You quit living those moments, man. You kept looking back, trying to compare everything to your old memories that you had and trying to relive those and revisit those to where you forgot to create new. You forgot to create the new. And that's huge, that you got to keep moving. You can't stay stuck in the same area, man. We always want to think of a better time, of when something was better, instead of looking for our opportunity of right now to create something. You know, like, you can't relive your past. Your past can't do anything for your future. You know what I mean? But right now can do everything. You know what I mean? Your past and your future are right now, are in your right now. But you don't see that because you're too busy trying to compare your greatest moments to your last greatest moments. I mean, you know, a lot of people like to look ahead and assume that everything is doomed, you know, because, like I said, they feel like they've lived their best moments. So they decide to quit. They decide to give up, not realizing that we're creators, man. We create everything we want, man. Somebody said the other day that we don't have this, or I'm not going to get into what it was. We don't have this, we don't have that. And that's because we haven't created it yet. Man, you have to be a creator of the things that you want in your life. You know, if it's happiness that you want, you have to be the one to create that happiness. You got to put yourself around happy situations, happy environments, positive people. You can't get a positive outcome if you're steadily embedded with negative. If you're steadily embedded with negative, then you're definitely gonna get a negative outcome, man. It's just common sense. You can't change some things and expect to get all things that you want. You feel me? So you got to change those things up. You know, there's a group of people who don't think that way, who don't think that everything in the future is doomed, because the future is a continuance of right now. So there's a group of people who kind of think like I do, who don't see it as everything's doomed, because we see it as you have an opportunity right now to change everything. So for you to say that everything is doomed, that's for you to say that you plan whatever misery you're in right now, you don't plan to change any of it. You know, so you got to make sure you have positive people. Like Christina said, you got to have positive people around you. Set boundaries. That's right, Rob. Set boundaries, definitely. You know, because it's crazy, because the greatest moments, man, they have yet to happen because you stopped living them. You stop making those greatest moments. You got to get out and go make them happen, man. Your greatest moments are yet to happen because you quit living. You know, like I said, there's no future in your past. You know, your past and your future, they exist right now. You know, so make something happen right now. You know, I personally done away with time. You always hear me speaking about the right now because I personally done away with time. But I respect people who actually keep it, or who allow time to keep them however they see it. I respect those people, so I respect those people who keep time. So therefore, I do pay attention to it. But I tend to stop trying to get things done at a certain time in my life, because it causes me to miss over everything that's in between, the things that got me there, the greatest part of it, which is the journey. You know, I was always just concerned with the problem at hand. Let's attack the problem. Let's attack the problem. When I started looking at where I wanted to go, where I wanted my family to be, where I wanted my friends to be, those around me to be, then everything started to line up in between, because my journey molded me for my purpose. So I just want to let you know, man, don't get boxed in. There's so much room outside of the box. Better yet, think of it this way. The box doesn't exist. It's something that you created. You've created this box with your limiting beliefs, the things that you believe can't happen, the things you think you can only do, the only things that you feel like you can do. You're limiting yourself, man. So you're creating this box. The box does not exist. Get around some people, educate yourself, gather the intelligence for you to be able to make those moves you need to make in your life, and quit pointing fingers. You know, let's get in front of this mirror and start taking some action. Massive action, you feel me? Let's get it cracking. So stay happy, healthy, and humble. Remember, whole food, plant-based nutrition is the way, man. Peace.